Hello and welcome to ELITECAD at Work. Today I want to show you the possibilities of the walking mode. In ELITECAD it is possible to walk through the virtual building model and make individual adjustments. With this interactive option, building projects or renovation planning projects can be presented in a very realistic way, and at the same time change requests can be implemented immediately. Today I will show you the possible application directly in ELITECAD. We first open the model. So now we have the opportunity to explore this model in a realistic visualization using intuitive input devices such as the controller of a PlayStation or per mouse and keyboard. In addition, we could now immerse ourselves directly in virtual reality with VR glasses and explore it down to the smallest detail. Another possibility to visit your model virtually is with the use of a stereoscopic display and 3D glasses. There probably isn't a more impressive way to present or experience your models. We use the walking mode. Some settings can be made in the parameter dialog for walking mode. If desired, the shader technology can be activated and the 360-degree panorama can be displayed. In order to have the model visible on the entire screen, you can switch to full screen display or activate the 3D glasses. The eye level and the opening angle of the camera are freely adjustable, and the sensitivity to linear movement or rotation can also be configured. You can choose between Phong, grayscale, pencil, dotted and cartoon as shader effects. You can also define which input devices you want to use for walking mode. Is it keyboard and mouse, gamepad, VR glasses or Leap Motion? The preferred choice for navigation and control is a gamepad. Pre-configured settings for the most common controllers make it easy to get started. In addition, the sensitivity of the control sticks can be specifically adjusted. Depending on the model type, individual buttons can be freely assigned to ELITECAD functions. Let's confirm the parameter mask, start the walking mode, and we are immediately in the middle of the virtual building model. You can move freely in the model, turn, jump, look around and interact. I'm doing this with a controller today. If gravitation and collision control are activated, we have a force of attraction and can only get into the building or into the respective apartments and their rooms through windows and doors. If gravity and collision control are deactivated, this means that you can fly and easily move through walls and ceilings. You can not only move through the model and look at it, you can also interact without having to switch to the classic ELITECAD user interface. The appropriate button offers various options for interaction. For example, you can swap library parts, materials, textures and sky maps or choose objects. A small hair cross indicates the focal point in walking mode. So you aim at the desired library part, the television, and press interact. In the graphical menu I can now see my options and choose swap library part. The small preview image shows the selection. I now choose a different TV and it is changed immediately. All changes happen in real time, which means that all plans are always up to date, and all changes of materials or library parts are updated immediately. We continue to move in the model and want to change the texture of the floor in this room. Simply select the floor and press the Interact button. With the function Swap Materials, the materials appear in the graphic menu with a preview image of all materials that are in the same folder. Simply make the appropriate choice and the texture of the floor will be updated. A panoramic view through our model also shows us the sky and the surroundings. The sky map is a background image that automatically adapts to the viewing direction. In contrast to the previously common static background image, which fits exactly one camera position, a sky map offers a 360-degree all-round view. Sky representations or landscape panoramas are suitable for this, or you can create a 360-degree picture of the construction site yourself and load it into ELITECAD. In addition, you can run a current sun position animation at any time. This allows you to view the light influence and shadow development for the project even in the planning phase. To exit the walking mode, I open the menu and select the camera mode rotate move. Here you can choose whether walking mode should be ended with or without recording the camera path and whether you want to restore the last camera position before walking mode. If no is selected here, the current position is retained. Now we are back in 3D mode. If you want to take a snapshot or a picture, you can simply activate the corresponding function. Here we can find the set parameters. You can choose the format of the snapshot, snapshot, cube map, panorama or 360-degree panorama. In our case, we keep the snapshot here to create an image. We now select an already saved position, it's camera position 1, and would like to create an image with a 4K UHD resolution with a file format PNG. When the parameter mask is confirmed, the desired image is automatically rendered. That way, high-resolution images up to 60K, even 360-degree panoramas can be created in a matter of seconds at any time, no problem. There even is a possibility to save an intelligent camera path and export it with all the graphic effects, either via the automatic recording in walking mode or the manual version in which the camera path is created using a series of snapshots. Therefore, watch the ELITECAD at Work episode on the topic of creating camera paths. The camera path can now be used to render high-resolution videos. With the directly integrated walking mode and virtual reality, you can experience the building model interactively and present it with impressive effects. See you next time!